Hi, Wendy.
Hi, I'm glad you're on here because I was checking my email to say, did I miss the memo?
I never saw anything either, so hopefully she'll be on.
Yeah, maybe she's just oh, I see her coming in.
Oh, good.
How are you doing?
I'm hanging in there. How are you?
Yeah, I feel the same. Pretty
You're a
good.
you're a federal employee, right?
Yeah, I am. I'm not worried at this point. My job is probably the only federal job that actually makes money for the federal government.
Actually, our agency makes money too.
Oh, what do
So
you do?
I work for the Securities and Exchange Commission.
Oh, yes, you do. Oh, Scott used to work for them.
Yeah, he was a former colleague. Yes.
Oh, I
Um,
didn't realize that. You guys, that's right, because the courthouse.
right. So
Oh,
my concern is, so they've ordered everybody in our office back. So they actually closed the Salt Lake office in last summer, and they
whoa.
reassigned all of us to different offices as remote workers.
Yeah.
I've been reassigned to Denver, and they've ordered everybody back to the office beginning April 14th, unless you live more than 50 miles away for the time being. So I'm
Wow.
worried that they're gonna at some point order us all back, and then I'll have to move to Denver.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
How annoying.
But I mean, maybe not. Maybe we'll get
Yeah.
lucky, and it's just hard with all the uncertainty right now, you know?
Yeah. What do you do for them? Are you an investigator or?
I work on investigations. I'm a paralegal. In
Okay.
Salt Lake, I was mostly doing litigation. So I mean I did some investigations, but yeah, so it's a little different. Uh,
Yeah.
but
Oh my gosh, that's so cool. I really hope that doesn't happen.
yeah, me
You.
too.
Well, they actually had to change us because I'm actually a remote worker. This job I have has only ever been I'm a
Oh,
field agent. We've
yeah.
never had an office to go to. So they're not calling us remote workers anymore. We call ourselves mobile. So they
Oh, okay.
don't confuse us with this new term that they're
Yeah,
using for remote workers because that
right,
really came about because of COVID
right.
mostly.
Yeah,
And so now there's different types of remote workers, but to avoid any confusion, they kind of just are calling us mobile now.
that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So are you Department of Defense or?
I am under the Department of Defense
Okay.
umbrella. I used to be under OPM, the Office of Personnel Management. So, and my agency has changed, name has changed three times
Oh my gosh.
since I've been there because they're always just trying to find the right place for us. So, Department
Yeah,
of Defense is definitely the best place for us now.
yeah.
But yeah, so we do the background investigations for people that need security clearances for their jobs, and so we get paid. They pay us to do that.
Yeah.
And so it's a fee based request, you know?
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I
Yeah.
had I had someone, probably one of your colleagues, do mine when I first started working there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she came
Yeah.
and interviewed me at the office. So,
It makes me wonder who does yours because I've never had an SEC employee. And
huh,
so I'm wondering if the FBI does yours. Do you know?
I haven't, I have no idea. Although I feel
What
like
because what does the SEC fall under? Are you your own
we're
umbrella, your own
we're our
agency?
own umbrella. Yeah,
Okay.
we're one of those like smaller agencies,
Yeah.
But I feel like she was in uniform.
Oh yeah, that
She-
definitely wouldn't be me.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. Well, except I do call my outfits uniforms because I wear the same one because I never see the same people twice. So I wear the same outfit all week.
Right. Why not? I have you heard of that I don't know movement of women who have like a uniform, even though it's just like black slacks and a white blouse or something, but they just do it to simplify their wardrobes and their life, They don't have to
And
just
actually, I
day.
think I'm going to start doing that because Rachel Maddow does that.
Oh, she does. Okay.
Yes. I don't know if you watch her, but she literally has the same outfit on every single night. It's always a
Interesting.
black shirt with a black jacket every time.
I do watch.
Occasionally it'll look different, like you can tell it's a different shirt, but
Yeah.
most of the time, I think she's got 30 of the same shirt and jacket.
Well, it would make life easier, right?
You know what? I'm glad we had this talk. I was thinking about my wardrobe the other way. I need to get rid of clothes and I need to just be simple with my job. I don't need to be fancy.
Yeah, same. Same.
Yeah. I love that. I'm gonna start channeling that. When I feel like buying a flower shirt, I'm like, do you really need that?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, I'll have to
Anyway.
do that too. But I
So
wonder,
but you're totally remote then, because you're reporting to Denver, but you weren't before. You had to go in person.
yeah, yeah. And they were, since COVID, we were 100% remote. And then they, like in March, we have a union. And so they were negotiating the telework agreement and everything.
Yeah.
And so they finally finished that negotiation like last year. And so probably around last March, we had to start coming back into the office, but only like twice a pay period. So, basically once a week.
Yeah.
So it wasn't bad at all. But
No, that's not bad.
yeah, but then after they closed the office, yeah, we're 100% remote, the people who are in Salt Lake. So
Well, it's weird. I see Kim on here, like she came on, but then I don't actually see her.
I don't see, oh, there we are. We're just chatting
Oh
away.
my gosh, Kim, are you sitting here waiting for us? We're just talking shop.
Get a warning, right?
See you, Kim. Sorry.
I'm like 10 minutes into the practice. Oh, where you guys are.
Okay, we're gonna shut up now and mute. You have to interrupt us. We're just gonna keep talking.
We thought we were the only ones here.
Oh my gosh, I've been on for 10 minutes. No, not that long.
Sorry, Kim.
Okay, good. Sorry. Okay, bye, Marlia.
That's so funny. But that needed to happen. You guys needed to chat about your jobs, and that's part of our community, right? To be able to share, and I don't think we do enough of that. So fine dining, and it's the store. So here we go. I'll maybe with that. So I have a little pillow here that's a kind of a makeshift bolster. You have something like this that you can use for practice today. Go ahead and grab that. And let's just go ahead and I'm going to be sitting on this initially to find our way to stillness. Take a moment just to settle in. Feel into your physical body. So let me soften this a little bit here. So our practice today is the theme is less is more. We're not trying to accomplish further, strive, or push ourselves, but think about the definition of restore or restorative. Restoring back to our nature, to our equilibrium, sense of balance and ease. So in some ways, our practice today is about undoing, not doing. So as you exhale, let's bow the head forward, bring the chin down toward the chest. And then roll your head over towards your right shoulder, little step with the nose. And then back to center, and over towards your left shoulder. And back to center, and over to the right. And center, and over to your left. Take your head over to the right, and I'd like you to pause here for a moment. You might extend the left arm out to the left, and toward the diagonal. Feeling into that weight along the side of your neck. You might even bend your left arm and bring the back of your hand to your lower back. Take a couple more deep breaths here. Finding a little bit of space and opening along that left side. And then extend the arm, bring it back up. Once again, bow your head. Roll your head over toward your left shoulder. You can either keep it here or maybe extend that right arm out toward the diagonal. Either keep it as is or bend your right arm and bring the back of your hand to the lower back. Take a couple of deep breaths here, softening around the neck and jaw and face. And then let's go ahead and extend the arm, bring it back, upright. Uncross your legs, bring your feet to the floor. You're sitting on a pillow or a cushion, you can move it. Hold on to your knees. Roll your shoulders back, lift up to your chest. Exhale, tuck your tailbone round through your spine. Inhale, lift up and open. Exhale, tuck and round. Inhale. Exhale, round. And one more time, inhale. And exhale. Come back to an upright position, bring your hands behind you, open up shoulders. Let's take some windshield wipers, side to side. Moving in a way that feels healing and nurturing your body. Yes. A bit of movement. Forward now. And come forward to the hands when you move. And take some gentle rounds of cat cow. So opening the heart and the in-breath. And tuck your tailbone around the start of the out breath. Open. Exhale. Back down. Exhale, round your spine and sit all the way into child's pose for a few breaths. So that forward you feel with your feet, like your forehead rests, like your body ground and settle here for a few breaths. Walk up to your hands. Let's take some big circles with the hips, swing clockwise. Move your hips in. big circle all the way around. Go ahead and bring it back to center. Take your knees a little bit wider than your hips. Reach your right arm out and up. Open to your chest. And then thread the needle. Take that right arm underneath the left, all the way down to the shoulder, side of the head. Just breathe here. Keep opening up gently into that right shoulder and upper back. Take one more breath here, everybody. And then start to unwind. So you're going to take the right arm out, reach it all the way up, towards the ceiling, then bring it back to all fours. Extend your right leg straight back. Lengthen for a breath or two. And cross your right toe over off the left side of your mat. So turning to your left. Looking past your left shoulder at your right toes. Breathe here. You can put a little bend in your elbows. Maybe pull your hips to the right side. And one more full breath here. And swing your leg back to center. And reset. We'll come back to our hip circle. So move your hips in a big circle going down for clockwise. So moving in the other direction. Back up. Take your knees just a little bit wider than the hips. Left arm reaches out to left and up. Open your chest. Thread the needle on this side. So your left arm underneath your right. Coming down to the shoulder. Side of the head. Your body permission to rest, to deeply, to restore a little bit, to recharge. So pushing too hard. One more breath here. And you start to unwind out of this side. Take your left arm out, reach it all the way up, and then bring it back to all fours. Good. Stand your left leg back. So reach and lengthen through that left leg. Couple breaths here. And then cross your left toes over off the right side of your mat. Turn to your right. Look at your toes. Pull your hips a little bit to your left side. Take a couple of breaths here. Move back to center. And let's once again make our way back to child's pose. So sitting back towards the heels, forehead resting, body at ease, breath. Full breath here. Have that here down. Let's get into a gentle downward facing dog. So looking to your left, off of the mat. Just a little stretch here, paddling into the feet. Stretching through the backs of the legs, the backs of the knees, hamstrings, the calves. Good. Take one more full breath here. Back to the knees. You're going to make your way all the way down to the belly. For a Sphinx pose, so slide your elbows and your forearms forward. And the chest and the belly and the rib cage forward. Opening up through the heart and the front body. Good. Take another full breath here. Sphinx pose. Exhale, release back down to the floor. And let's stretch the right arm out to the right. Shoulders pigeon. The left hand to the floor. Roll over to your right side and put the left knee up. So this counter pose or opposite stretch of our thread the needle. And just whatever is available here. In terms of stretch or intensity or sensation in your right arm and shoulder. Push it hard. Moment to moment awareness and breath. A little more subtlety. Last breath here. Gently come on back to your belly. And pause here for a minute. And then come back up into a Sphinx pose. So that gentle belly back bend. Opening up the chest and the ribs and the torso. Take another breath here. Taking that back. And then release back down to the floor. And we'll set up for shoulder pigeon on the other side. So left arm reaches out to the left. Roll over to your left side. Put the right knee up toward the ceiling. So stretching into the front of the arm and the shoulder. In your own intuitive and mindful way. Anybody? Come on back. Oh, and then back up to your hands and your knees. Good. We're going to inch the knees over to the left edge of the mat and drop the right hip down. And if you happen to have a bolster or a pillow, you can take this bolster out in front of you. The knees can be stacked like this, or maybe you take this left leg back and create this half pinwheel shape with your legs. Turn toward your bolster or toward the front of your mat. Lengthen up just a little bit, so that tall. And then walk your hands forward. Maybe you rest on your elbows here, or you can come all the way down, maybe onto the bolster, onto the floor. We'll come into this supported with feeling the presence of your breath, your body, the sensations, the release, the letting go. About 5 more deep breaths in. Back to the right position. Turn to your left, so you'll turn toward the back of your mat with your knees pointing up. Taking just a couple of minutes of wipers side to side. So just like we did in the practice, a little bit of movement, countering after that twist. Good. And the next time your knees drop to your left, you'll set up for this supported twist on the other side. Return to your left, facing your bolster or the front of your mat. Lengthen through your spine, telescope through your rib cage and your chest. And then walk your hands forward. You might rest on your elbows here. If you've got a bolster, you can lift your body all the way down and rest on the bolster. Just allow your body to breathe, allow your body to rest here. About 5 more deep breaths here on the side. Press the way back, upright. Turn to the right this time, so you're once again facing the back of your mat, back of your space. A couple more windshield wipers here, side to side. And then bring your knees back up. And you climb down over your bolster if you've got one, or just onto your back here. And bring the soles of your feet together, knees apart in Supta Baddha Konasana. This cobbler's pose, either over your bolster or just on the ground. So let your hips open up here. Your arms can either stretch out wide, or it's helpful to rest your hands on your low belly or on your hips. Do that. This quality of release, surrender, opening. Breath, inviting the hips to soften just a little bit, the flexors and inner thighs and groin. This quality of surrender, letting go. Take about 10 more breaths here. Arms down on the sides and guide the knees back together. Using the hands. Roll over to your right side into a little fetal position. Maybe gently make your way back up to upright position. We'll put your holster to the side, use it again in this moment. Spin your legs around and then roll back down onto your back. So hug both knees in toward your chest. Good. And feel into the low back as it presses into the floor. Gentle rocking side to side. Or left foot on the ground. Extend your right leg straight up toward the ceiling. Just a couple of breaths. Feeling into the foot, your knee pole, hamstrings, calf. You flex and point your right foot behind, circle through the knee pole. Keep your core, so cross your outer ankle on the top of your left thigh, left knee. Open your right knee out to the right. You might pick up your left foot and then reach down, reach through and hold onto the back of your leg. And breathe in. Couple more deep breaths here. Uncross the legs and extend the left leg out long to the floor and hug the right knee in like that. Pull your right knee out to the right and up a little bit toward your shoulder, toward your armpit. You might turn this into a half happy baby pose by grabbing a hold of the outer edge of your right foot and drawing your right knee out wide and down. Breathe in. Full breath here. Forward your right leg. Guide your right leg over to your left side for a twist. So maybe let your right leg rest on your bolster or your cushion. As you reach your right arm up to right for the supine twist. Breathe along your spine. Let your body cleanse, stretch out, move out. Hold back here, everybody. Have your right knee back in toward your chest. And then place your right foot on the ground. With the knee bent. And extend your left leg straight up toward the ceiling. Passing around the back of your leg. Feeling into extension, the length of your left leg. Your foot and your ankle. Flex and put your left foot a few times. Circle through your ankle a little bit. Find a way to keep your core across your outer right ankle over top of your outer left ankle over top of your right thigh. Open to your left hip. And you pick up your right foot, hold on to the back of your thigh. Breathe here. Hold on to the breath here. You give your forearm side. Cross legs here, stretch the right leg out to the floor, hug the left knee in. Pull your left knee out to the left a little bit and take it up toward your shoulder. You keep it here for a few breaths, or options to come into a half happy baby pose. So grabbing a hold of the outer left foot. The sole of your left foot faces up toward the ceiling. Breathe here. Out of that side, and we're going to, you've got a bolster, switch it over to your right side. Guide your left leg over for your twist, maybe resting on your bolster between the left and the left. That's here, your spinal cord. Cleansing, breathing out the spine. And guide your left knee back in. Chest. Draw both knees back in for the chest. And now we'll take a full happy baby pose. So grab a hold of both feet this time. The knees draw wide, so the feet up. Lengthen through your lower back. Drawing the breath down into your hips and into your pelvis. Take one more breath. And certainly, if there's any, stuff in your practice, anything that your body needs, take a minute or so to complete that. Otherwise, you can extend the legs out to the floor and reach both arms up alongside the ears and feel yourself flat. Whole body, lengthen, stretch, fingertips and toes. And release your arms back down. Very good. Perhaps move that bolster underneath your knees. For that little bit of support coming into Shavasana or corpse pose. This final relaxation, invitation to completely relax your body here. If it would feel better to your body to have your legs elevated, either at a couch or at a wall, you're welcome to do that. Finding your way to stillness, to ease and rest. Into this restorative practice. Rejuvenating practice. Turning over to your side into a fetal position. Taking a couple of your twin breaths here. Back up to your seat. Now, your arms all the way up on one side of your ears. And then your hands together. Practice. Thanks for joining me today. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Namaste. Thank you too. So good to see you on here.
Thank
Thank
you.
It's kind of hard to believe it's already that restore class again. The end of the month.
I know.
And now it's been 5 years since you started this.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, the Zoom. That's right. I mean, we used to teach it at the courthouse.
Mhm.
Yeah,
It's true. It's been 5 years. It's crazy.
Crazy.
that is so weird. Anyway, this was so wonderful. Thank you.
Yes,
Oh.
thank you.
Pleasure. Yeah.
You guys have a good weekend.
You too.
Bye.